Well, that was early. I didn't mean to, but hello. Mm-hmm. 60 minutes just started. Oh, snap. Well, thank you, Pluto, for the dedication. My brain is a little loud with the music background, but hello, Pluto. Dichotomy is probably not listening or looking, but hello. And, yes, today we are doing Ace Art-torney Pass to Smash, but I have to see if Mars's whiteboard is set up here or not. It is not. Okay. Hello, John and Mason. Mars is coming. Mars is coming. She's on her way. She said she would be 5 minutes. I think she's getting better things. I am attempting to figure out how I did this. Because what I really want is... Where is it? Where is it? Mars test, Mars background, tea time table, Mars Discord. Oh my god, I have too much shit in here. I really do. Sick Mars setup. That's what I want. And I want to copy? I think that's what I want to do. I want to copy. And my brain is only partially working. What am I doing? I'm going to a new one, a new scene. We're making a new scene and it's just called whiteboard. I learned this new trick, guys. Paste. Duplicate. On. Okay, cool. And now if I go... You don't need to be here, I don't think. We can move you all the way down at the bottom. And now if I go... You're seeing behind the screen, guys. Fourth wall break. If I go here, I can add a scene. I just learned this from Rage Paint Games, okay? She was epic. Ooh! Now I am gonna need to move it... Up, stop. Up. Because Mars's hands are, like, here. I think that makes the most sense. And I can toggle that on and off. But we don't need Sten and, Hello, Pastry Puff. We don't need Sten and... I don't think... Yeah, that doesn't work. That's fine. Didn't need Sten and, Flare on her whiteboard, because there's that. Alright. Hello. Welcome. I actually need to open the new file. So we'll set everything up. We'll set it all up and be ready for Mars. But I want to show y'all, of course, the progress on the animatic. I gotta tell you, being like sneak peeks on stream with the animatic every time is really like keeping me on it, keeping me doing stuff. So I'm gonna probably keep doing it because it's like, oh, she's forcing me to be cool about it. And yeah. Hello, Estronk. Yes, John. So Pass to Smash is specifically an art-related challenge where we play the game Smash or Pass after we finished an entire Ace Attorney game. So every time we finished an Ace Attorney game, we played Smash or Pass. There are some characters that all three of us unanimously passed on. And some of those characters are like mainline characters. Characters that actually have like dialogue and like full sprites and all that sort of stuff. And for the characters that are full on, mainline characters that we all three passed on, they get to be part of a vote. And what that vote, where you all choose who will I try to make into a Smash, right? I will try to, I'm not gonna say fix them, because the goal is to keep their same vibe. I'll show some examples. I'm trying to open them up. My brain stopped working. Video games. Ace Attorney. So, like, it all started with one man. It all started with this one man. If I could grab him, please. It all started with this man. Because I drew him for a funny meme. And he had to look kind of sexy in the meme. And so I drew this. And I'm like, whew. Damn, look at that. Look at that difference. Crazy. And it's not just the nose, guys. And the nose really isn't smaller. This is like a foreshortened perspective thing. Will we do all of them eventually? Amazing. I do not have an explicit goal to do them all eventually. However, if it happens, it happens. I will probably keep this going as a fun thing. It's a nice little one-off, someone can't make it, really quick, right? I think that's the biggest benefit of it, is like really quick. I can like shove it in there and be like, oh, gotta do it. Oh no, someone's sick, someone can't play games, or oh, we only have one day. It's like real nice, quick, easy. So it'll probably stick around for a while. This is honestly my favorite one that I've done. So we did Winston Payne, because come on. And then look what I did to him. He's great. He's amazing. He's fantastic. Look at this. He's the same guy, guys. And like my point being is that I did not edit his design, right? Mars usually just chills. Oh, she's here. Hello. I don't hear the thing. The whiteboard is not up. There she is. There's her whiteboard, guys. Mars has no voice. Oh, it didn't take that long, Mars. Less than a minute. Half a minute. Oh, whoa, whoa. I don't even know what those letters are. I think you need to... Is the font on lobster still? Make sure the font is on lobster. Oh. That it was a cat. I see. That's why I can't see what it is. Yes. So this is whiteboard Mars. Oh, delicious. Yes, because one time, Mars was sick and she was typing in chat, and she types a lot and way too fast. And she makes the chat go by really fast and I can't read all of you guys. So I wasn't able to read actual chatters and not Mars, and it was a lot to keep up with my little brain. So instead, I made this. I invented this, guys. I've never seen anyone do this before. I'm taking full credit. I think it's pretty epic that she can, from a completely different place in the world, Okay, she's a completely different place in the world. And, like, we're not in the same room or anything like that. And she is able to live write with minimal delay, guys. Like, minimal delay. Like, there is obviously a delay, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm pretty proud of this. Hello, MP. And so, yeah. So this is when Mars has no voice. This is what she does. But we're back to Pass to Smash. So that's what we're doing. We're getting a character and we're taking their original image and I'm trying to make them so we would smash. Okay? So far I've only failed once. And I agree. Not my best work. Not my best work. But today we specifically have... Oh, I see, Mars. You can't hold the microphone? Not the aches and pains. You could have held it like you were a talk show host. It's okay. You shouldn't have told me, Mars. Her bed is comfortable. Before we made her get like a cool mic setup, she always laid in bed and we judged her for it. Because voice acting, singing, you gotta sit up and you gotta speak from the diaphragm and everything like that. So, yeah. I think his marriage is probably fine. I don't know. I'm engaged to Dylan. I feel like he's not that bad of a guy. He's just a weird guy, Winston. So, you know, everyone's got someone. He's fairly confident in himself, I find. So, I feel like it's pretty chill. I'm okay with him. My brain has died. What was I doing? Ah, yes. So, y'all voted to narrow down the list into the final things. But what we will do first, is because you're here on stream a little early, though I've delayed a lot to get to this point, but you're here on stream a little early. So what we're gonna do is we get to watch the animatics so far, guys. You get to watch how well the animatics going. We're gonna pause the music a second. We're gonna restart the music. We get to watch. Yeah, seriously, though, Mason. That's exactly what it is. He just let him live his dreams, Pluto. Let him live his dreams. All right, here we go. We're starting from the beginning. And that's all I have. That's as far as I've gotten. We got cool computer shit going on, and that's it. So yeah. We definitely got, nearly the first verse. This is like, I don't know if it's the bridge, but it's like the lead up. She is mean. We don't like her. Dylan said I made her too cute. And this is just the sketch level, so I did make her kind of cute. She looks really young here. I need to fix that, but this is just the sketch to get, like, the full timing down. So that I can have all the timing down. And, yeah. That's that. So that's your little thing. I'm glad you like it, Mars. A bridge is like an extra... So in the song, you have, like, a verse, right? You have a chorus. Sometimes you have, like, the intro. Then you have a verse, usually. Then you have the chorus. And sometimes after a chorus or two, you have what is called the bridge. Thank you, Allie. It is spoilers, so I'm glad you haven't watched a lot of it. There's more spoilers later. Yeah. So, we'll hold up. But now is time that everybody's here. We've got the bros. We've got everybody here. It is time to do our little final vote. to see who will be the victim. I mean, contestant of today. Now, y'all are real bad. Yeah, it's basically all spoilers for the third game. Yeah. It's basically spoilers for the entire third game. Now, Allie, I will say, I think what I showed was vague enough currently, but in the future I'll make sure to spoil it. You just weren't here. Yeah. I think you're probably fine. But we're done now. We're done now. We're good now. Now we are going to the vote. And y'all love to frickin' tie, guys. You all love to tie. So we have a 3-way vote because y'all tied. And we're gonna get the people in here. So we need Wendy Old Bag. Let's get her in here. Oh, I forgot Space in the lineup. Space is an option. We have Space. So this is all the options of Wendy, okay? I keep thinking this pink badger Wendy has a hook for a hand, which is not the case, but it really does look like it, doesn't it? Boop, boop, boop. Cut, paste. Bloop, doop. Guys, Mars sent me, like, and I'm not looking at our whiteboard right now, so she could be typing whatever she wants, if I'm being honest, but, Mars sent me, like, a fan art of, I don't know what the ship is called, but, Sino and Tignari as, frickin', Greatest Showman, I don't know their character names, if being honest, but Zac Efron's character and Zendaya's character, and, I was struck, because also the music played Rewrite the Stars and, like, you know, epic as shit. But I was struck and I needed to do art, and the ship I was originally doing art outcast of, I ended up not doing that ship. I did a different ship, and it's certainly, cursed is not the word. It's a weird one. I don't actually ship it. It just fit, you know, Rewrite the Stars, Greatest Showman too well. And that's what it is. You need more tolerance here. Size the Greatest Showman. What's wrong with the Greatest Showman, Esdrock? The music's good. And I like, Hugh Jackman. Oh no. I'm not seeing Mars's chat. She could be saying anything. Don't get us canceled, Mars. What is she saying? The soundtrack is top tier. That's fine, Esdrock. You can be a hater. It's okay. All y'all in chat, you guys like different things, you know. Mason hates Mashley. We still love her. You know, you don't like The Greatest Showman. We still love you. It's fine. We're good. We can still be friends. Doing guys, cool photos for me. Yeah, vibes. I didn't have any Valentine's Day planned stuff today. Mostly because, oh my god, I'm doing way too much shit. I have taken on, like, way too much shit, and it's all my fault. It's all my fault. I don't deny that it's literally all my fault. But, yeah, exactly. There you go. See, Mars is like that. We're haters, but we're free, indeed. And, I've literally only watched it once. But I love the music. Specifically, like, Other Side. Fucking love the Other Side. But I also will totally say that I am a simp for a good ship that I enjoy being shoved into The Greatest Showman Rewrite the Stars ship. Because Rewrite the Stars is really good, vibes-wise, too. Big one is Clance. Got a lot of Clance. And I'm fucking here for the Clance. Fucking here for the Clance. Other Side is really good, too. Love that. Are you lagging a little bit, Mars? Oh, no. Oh, okay. There you go. The name. Oh, no. Anything about it. Pick a line. This is me. Tightrope. Million Dreams. I actually don't know which one that is, John, so I'm gonna say... yeah, Million Dreams is great. Million Dreams is great. I thought it was just fun. Yes, of course we're talking about... We like the Clans of Voltron. I'm here for Clans. Yes, Other Side is epic. I'm sorry, I do like the whole framing of Other Side, like the actual, like, how they dance and, like, move and everything. I love the shot glasses and really good. That's my favorite song of the entire movie. I've listened to that way too many times. I really, 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 really love that. Fuck, I'm not a good fandom then, Pastry Puff. However, like I just said, it's not an animatic, but it is, there will be a small fan art AU. Oh no, Mars! No, Mars, you didn't tell me that! Oh my goodness. Wow. Yes, it's so good. I mean, literally how I got to making this animatic, but let me put the last guy in here. Marvin Grossberg. And I like to add the pictures to this one because I know not everybody all the time can see it. So, now, technically, Marvin Grossberg does have a young version, but his young version is literally just, identical, but with red. And now that does matter. But, like, there's literally no other visual difference. So, we'll do like that. All right. We are now to the voting. Oh, let me put the music back on. The music has been silent. Oh, I'm a bad streamer. I'm a bad streamer. Okay. That's a good color. Make it this color. So we have sketch, pencil. Nope, stop. Don't vote yet. Grossberg's already a smash in your book? I mean, you know, then I can only make it smashier. Yeah, Other Side is the favorite of the soundtrack for me, S-Jock. I do enjoy Million Dreams. I do enjoy Never Enough. I do enjoy, This Is Me. And, of course, The Greatest Show. You know, I really do like them all. But, like, the one I've, like, religiously listened to and know all of the songs is Other Side. By a lot. When I first learned about that song, I listened to that song. That's, like, the only Greatest Showman song that's on, like, my playlist. Because, like, I love that one. I love that one a lot. Alright, so we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. Alright, guys. Now is the time. We'll give you about, a few minutes. Probably till 8:25. It is 8:23. Cast your votes. Type 1, 2, or 3 as who should become a smash. And then we get to vote on the outfit. We get a 3. Yeah, I can see that very much, Mars. That's a good one. Never Enough gives Hotson sometimes. Oh shit, that was a lot all at once. Okay, hold on. I think S-Jock was the start. Yeah, S-Jock was the start. Then we had John. Then we have Willow. Hello, Willow. MP, Mason, Zilla, Allie. Oh, we got a tie here. Oh, Pastry Puff has a 2 as well. All right. Wow, this is close, guys. Got another minute. Yeah, Zilla. Though you did vote. You did get here just in time. You missed the animatic though, Zilla, but that's okay. Well, if it's a tie, we vote again. Okay, if it's a tie, we vote again because, those 2 people better fucking vote. Oh, Dichotomy's here, Dichotomy! Dichotomy's here for the pictures. Yes, it is very good, Pluto. Ha ha ha, no, Grossberg's winning. No. Wait, in the case of a tie, give it to the one with the tie. Ignore that it happened to be the one you should be voting for. I see. Good stuff. Oh, that's 25! That says 8:25 on my screen, guys. It looks like... No, John, you're too late. You chimed in too late. My thing says 2025-04. You were too late. Too late. The time it says. So it wasn't even stream lag. Grossberg wins. Grossberg is the winner. All right, guys. Now the most important decision. And then I have to ask a favor of. I don't remember who it was, but I know Pastry Puff can finally find it for me. But we'll see. Okay, we have 1 and 2. All right, guys, you got about 2 minutes. Cast your votes now. Which Grossberg am I doing? He has had it rough. We're grossing it up. We're ungrossing it, actually. The 3 wise monkeys. That's actually really perfect. No eyes, no ears, and no mouth. Oh, we got a 2. We got a 2. Oh god, 1, 2, 3, and a 1 and a 1. Doesn't really make a difference. Not that much, Mason. Just in how I color it. Just really in how I color it. Because he's not that much older young. But, you know, we like the votes here. I want to give y'all some agency, okay? It's basically, do we like him in the red suit or the orange suit better? It literally is the shiny Pokemon. It's worse than most shiny Pokemon, I will say. It's significantly worse than most shiny Pokemon. I gotta watch that. It has Sayu in it. I gotta watch that, but I haven't watched that. The Lego Monkey Kid. Yeah, it really has been. All right. You say red makes someone look nicer? I mean, it works, and that's the winner. You don't know who says that. It's red and purple, I've been told. All right. Now, we gotta get the full man in here. Okay, I do believe... See, he doesn't... This is bad. Oh, no. Does he not have a full image? Oh. He just has a more body image. Oh. What is this blasphemy? Oh, my lord. Give me your side view that's not a GIF. It doesn't really matter, does it? Can I paste? I mean, as long as I can paste. Look at him. This is good. This is good practice for drawing Perry. No cannon. I can't. I'm gonna look at the actual wiki. I haven't looked at the wiki yet. But currently, yeah, the wiki just has the one. This one just has this one here. Oh my god, even the concept art doesn't give... Oh my lord! The concept art doesn't even give him pants! Ooh, should he have a rose? Maybe he'll have a rose. Maybe he'll have a rose. No, the judge has... Yeah, the judge does have a full body image, but Grossberg has no legs! What the hell is that? Hold on. Okay. Grossberg has no legs, guys. Oh, he has a mustache twirl in the concept art? I like that. He's got a little mustache. I'm sad that we don't have that. Look at this little concept art, boy. Look at him. We stan. Okay, someone, anyone, I need you to reply to that, that thing that, someone did in, I think, the couch, where they put the artists', like, younger versions, concept ideas that they did in the chat. They blocked out the one. Can you just at me on that? I want to take a look at the Grossberg. Oh my god, no. Not Yamada. What is this, Esdrock? Oh my lord. What the fuck, Esdrock? Oh my god. No, the Yamada gives very much more, Yeah, I just need the Grossberg one. I just want the vibe. Right, Zilla? I'm so sad he didn't have this as an official thing. Very upset. But Yamada gives more, Salmonella vibes, doesn't he? Yamada gives very Salmonella vibes. Alright. Let me look at... I'm looking at images that I never thought I would ever type. However, here we are. And no, I can't show them on stream. That's a good... I do like that one. That one's pretty funny. Do I do another lying down one? No, I just did Lauren Pops in a very similar pose. I don't know if I could do it again. That's fun. Ooh, he did like pretending to be rich. Oh, thank you, Pastry. Thank you, thank you. Because I really... Because I love him. He's great. And I want to just, like... I just want to have the vibes, right? We're referencing. We're not copying because he's not this young in the thing. This is even younger Grossberg. I can't get over this. We might go a little wild, guys. Okay. How wild? You know, it's my stream. We're going wild. We're going wild. We're going wild. He doesn't have pants. This looks like a dress. I'm not looking at Mars's thing. He could be on his back. Yeah, there. I was looking, and there's like one in like a Daisuke bathtub pose. But I could see it as like with all the money, because like he liked being rich with his like paintings and whatever. We go wild. We go wild. We go wild. We monkey. Okay. I mean, the hot man sacrifice. We have talked about this. We're going wild. We're going ham. All right. All right. All right. Let's go down a mild rabbit hole. This is interesting. But see, if I put him in the bathtub of money, then we can't show off his dress as well. This is tough. This is tough. See, we gotta make... No. We're not doing the twig legs for the goofs. I have a goal, and that is he needs to be a smash. Okay, so we gotta do it. The painting is certainly a vibe. I just, like, I don't want to make it seem like I put him directly in the same position as Lauren Pops, because, like, I feel like that's just, like, okay. God. Alright. I think one of these was good. Ooh, that one has a leg up. I am not going to put this image on the chat side, but I will be referencing it. But does that show off the skirtness of the jacket? Tough. No, I see what you're saying, Estrock. So, let's do a really, really quick sketch to see if I can get what I was looking at. So we're going, if we go... I always draw from this angle, but that's okay. So it kind of has in the reference image I was looking at. Thank God Dylan's at work. He'd be sus. He'd be sussing me right now. And then I'd tell him it's for Pass the Smash and be like, oh, okay. So something, and then it had like the arm was like here, and then it has like this, and then it has the leg like this, and he's like on a couch, but I could put his hand here, and then it could be like the image is like here, because it's like, paint me like one of your French boys. Yeah! Yes, Ekta! Okay, this is what we're doing. We're doing it. Mars is just here making good, see, the bigger glasses do help. I like young Grossberg. Okay, okay. I think we've got it down. Ooh, and the mustache okay. Because I love this. I love this. This gives good. I need that. I need that. He needed that, and he didn't have that, and so we need that. And he's not wearing pants, because this is this is what we're doing today, guys. This is what we're doing today. I have way too many... I forgot words in my brain. Layers, reference layers open. Do I need them all? Do I need them? I technically don't need this one if I have skirt concept Grossberg. Hi, Lakitu. I'm sorry I'm not looking at your whiteboard enough, Mars. I was looking at references, but now I'm situated. I can see you easier. Yes, Grossberg did win by a narrow margin, might I add. And young Grossberg specifically won. And by young, I mean younger. I guess I don't need this right now. That's for color palette later. Okay. Do we actually know what the picture... Okay, we'll see how well I can pull off the anatomy by just referencing. And then if I'm really struggling, I might have to not show stream for a second. So I could actually use the image next to me. But we'll see. We'll see how well it goes. And you know what? I'm gonna try something a little diffy here. I'm feeling a little wildin', guys. Yeah, younger by 2 days. It was younger by like 3 years or something, right? Yeah, shiny Grossberg. That's really what it is. The question is, will the rose in the mouth compete with the mustache twirl? So we might have to find out. We might have to think about it. Okay, you like don't have any neck? And that's fine. We just need to make sure that we really accentuate the necklaceness of you. And then this is kind of how your head just kind of sits on your body there. So you got this. Your shoulders are further away. Ooh. Is that what he was barking at? So you just kind of have, like, your shoulders came, like, out on your body. Okay, okay. He's, like, lounging a little more than this guy is, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this. So then really this arm, I'm gonna have to shrink this again. It's too much Berg. Do you have a dog, Pluto? Do you have a dog? Is he copying? Do your neighbors have a dog? Or he's just being a weirdo? Okay. I don't know who you is that the animator guy? Yeah, I could see the Sakamoto vibes. We might look at Sakamoto. That's how we always do it. The pastry puff. It's all about the character. I will say Sakamoto doesn't look as big as Grossberg looks. I think the difference, if I'm being completely honest, I think that Sakamoto knows how to dress better than Grossberg does. Because Sakamoto dresses so it doesn't make him look like way too big, right? Like it doesn't accentuate the man boobs. You know, it doesn't, like, Grossberg is like tailored to his man boobs. Like, this is not how suits work. So if I'm being, I might take that away solely because that's not how suits work. If a man built like Grossberg, put on a suit. You would not have this weird, like, going on. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's just an ill-fitting suit. Yeah, but also, like, the way they draw his t-shirt, like, it drapes nice. Because he's got, like, good arms, right? Like, Sakamoto's arms, like, they accentuate it all the time. He's fucking built on the arm front. And then, so but, I don't know. There's, like, a whole fashion thing about it. And it's just the way that he is. It makes it look like he's imposing. Less than, like, doughy, I guess. You know, he gives more, like, Drax than he gives, like, you know, Grossberg. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Estrock. They look deflated. Yeah, exactly. No. He's spending his money now. He's trying to impress Red White to get that, I don't know what it's called. There's a thing that it's called where you get to have, like, sexy time with your lover in prison. If your lover went to prison. And I think if you're married, it's called something. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember it. It doesn't apply to me. But that was something I... Now you have to look... I mean, be careful. There's a word. We are right now because it's funny. Ooh, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Okay, the mustache twirl is this way. The mustache twirl. Okay, maybe I should actually draw his hand first. Okay, we'll come back to that arm solely because the order I need to do this is different and I need to look at my model again. Hello, sir. You're certainly something. I think this is the first time I haven't been able to show the model on stream. So the big thing with this is really accentuating how the fat moves on somebody. So it usually like starts somewhere and then it moves down, right? So that was something I learned. So we really gotta like roll it over. You know what I'm saying? How does your armpit work? Your arms would probably be up. So this would be more like your armpit. Like that. Okay, and then you had a little roll. So we gotta really give you some creases here. Not that we're gonna see this, because that's not how it, like, you know, he's gonna be clothed. But this is not working. You're very square. We give square. There we go. There we go. Ooh, okay, it's happening. Ooh, it's happening. Ooh, it's happening. That's the word I wanted, Estrock. Thank you. Oh, John got it. Zilla got it. A lot of people got it. POV, you're red white. Yeah, he's you know. It's too bad red white was a smash for some of y'all. I think it was Mars and Dylan. I don't think I smashed red white. I'm picky. Okay, the belly comes down here, and then the belly buttons, and then you have like the little whoop, little bits. This is good anatomy practice though too, guys. This is good stuff. You're seeing how it all works. He's not hot enough to get past that, Allie. That's very true. You know, it's all very confusing, pastry, but such is life. Okay. I don't know why I'm worrying so much about that crease. We're not going to see it. That's okay. And then we have this area. Yeah, I think, and then we have, gotta have some squish going on. Now the legs are gonna be shown. Okay, this is too big again. I keep drawing them too big. Oh, okay, this is happening though. This really is. Your pecs are not correct. We'll fix your center line. Is not there. Oh, there we go. Woo! we go. Look at that. Red White does smash himself. Yeah, he really... Yeah, Lackadoo, you're right. It's fun, Allie. I find it's a lot easier than... Like, I feel like it's sometimes intimidating. The best thing is good reference. Okay. Your leg really comes out, like, here, my bro. Like, I am off-screen looking at a scantily clad larger man. Which is indeed assisting in this process. So then you kind of comes out here. And then we kind of get some creases here. And you really gotta, like, the bony parts are still thin. So, like, at the hips, like, it's still thin. Like, you see you have, like, the layers, sort of, you know, here is, like, creased in. It's an interesting sort of thing. Ooh, enjoy the Yu-Gi-Oh game. Wait, you think you'd have to go for Lang or character you haven't met yet? What do you mean, Estruck? As a smash? I mean, I'm here for Lang. Stan Lang. Stan Edgeworth. We're here for both of those. What are we talking? Godot is really good. Godot is really good. But the kitten stuff hurts. Like, he's beautiful. He's great. 90% of his shit is great. Top smash. Top smash. I think it has to be... See, this is hard being really ace. Because, like, part of me is like, it's Gumshoe. Because, like, personality-wise, Gumshoe is very Dylan. If Gumshoe was, like, doing it as a bit more of the time. But, like, Edgeworth, though. It was not... I don't know how you could have fixed the kitten. I feel like kitten, when you're, like, a boss, and, like, you don't have, like, a particular... Like if Mia and Godot were together already and he said kitten, would be better than him doing it in the middle of court. Lang is really good. This is very difficult. This is very difficult. Long figure drawing class. Yeah, Zilla, I also had a figure drawing class. It was supposed to be a sequential art class, but it wasn't. And there were a couple of larger people, and there was also like an older guy as well. So that was actually pretty cool. There wasn't anyone actually like super built or anything. You know, everyone was pretty average. So I think it's definitely like a confidence thing, you know. Unfortunately, I don't think it's really a total like. I don't think there's anything to do with the system, right? But like you as a person have to be comfortable enough in yourself to, you know, allow you to do that, right? As a person, because it is a, you know, a whole thing. But I think that's more where the discrepancy lies. I don't have spoilers on this one, sadly. I don't think. I do not. I'm sorry, I don't have the spoiler thing. Mars will have to do it. So volunteer is a word for it, but they usually do get paid. It is usually like a college job, you know, because you do have to like show up at a certain time and they do want you to come. So you usually are compensated, but it is of course like, you know, you have to decide to do that job, and not everybody, you know, is confident enough to do that. And that's fine. But it definitely can lead, you know, you find that people who have, you know, out of average bodies to be less likely to take the position because they're just usually on average less comfortable with themselves, which is sad. But I think that's more where the discrepancy lies rather than any sort of like systemic, you know, distaste for a body type or anything. So what's the next game once we finish all of Ace Attorney? We're currently the idea is to have it be okay. This I don't like how that leg is, but none of you have a full leg, sir, and I would really like to see the leg off screen. Where does your leg go? Like, are you just holding it? Like, it looks odd. Where does your leg go? They cut you off at the legs! I just want your damn leg! Okay. We're probably gonna go into... I just don't, like, it's just... I know what the problem is. I figured out the problem, but I need to go back to the image I was looking at. There it is. Nope, that wasn't it. The next one we plan to play is probably gonna be Nancy Drew games. He's like, yeah. He's gonna have legs, but they don't want me to give him legs. I feel like that's a lot of people, Mason. I feel like a lot of people feel that way. And that's, you know, unfortunate. You should dress how you want to dress, you know, and not because of any sort of insecurities. Nia never states her thoughts on the kitten thing. I would say that she kind of like... It never felt that she really liked it. More expecting of Kitten than us? Why was the Ace Attorney audience more expecting of Kitten than us? I mean, you'll see it eventually, Esdrock, when it comes up in our thing. But in our videos. But if I remember correctly, she never like outright said anything about it, but it never felt like she was like for it, you know? It was definitely like, it's just an odd, like I feel like saying something like sweetheart would have been better. I don't know, kitten is like very specific on like an odd, like it's not a lingo, right? Like if someone, you know, like I work with a lot of men in my position, and some of them say things like dear or things like that. Darling would have been better. Yeah, like those are like turns of phrases, right? Versus like kitten is like nobody says that like outside of a pet name, you know? It's kind of weird. Oh yeah, Strock. National Treasure, the first movie, big part of my like childhood and everything. Big part of my childhood. Second one, don't reference as much. But I love the first National Treasure movie, you know? Oh, okay. We're here. The legs are happening. We're doing a lot of foreshortening here, but it's happening. The second one, spoilers for the second, also Allie can come back. Allie can return. I don't know if she did or not. My brain died. Spoilers for National Treasure 2. But the one guy dies. Yes, you can. You can, Allie. You're good. Now we're doing spoilers for National Treasure 2. Okay, now we're doing spoilers for National Treasure 2. My brain just died again. Yeah, the one guy dies, and I really didn't like that as a child, and thus I stopped watching it, and I couldn't do it. Of course, Allie. We want you to listen to as much as you can. Okay, this foot is wrong, and I really just need a good reference of this foot, but you're not going to give it to me, so... person lying on their side. Give me the foot image. Okay. That is an art thing, yes, but I really, really just want the foot. They always cut you off at the feet. Okay. That is almost... Oh, there we go. No. Your leg comes off the side. Why is this so hard? Ooh, there we go. Ooh! Ooh. Ooh. I found a good leg reference, actually, so we might be taking this. Ah, well, there you go, Pluto. There are, Estrock, because that was definitely a bigger sign of, beauty, in the past. Yeah, Darling would have been 100 times better. See, it was still weird with, like, Franziska and, like, the Philly stuff, but at least that was better. Like, I didn't get as about that one as the kitten one. Yeah. Like I am engaged to Dylan, and him saying that in Godot's voice, which I enjoyed Godot's voice from Dylan, cringed every time. Uncomfortable. Hated, despised. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Not really, Allie. We're not really... it's your choice. We're not spoiling any story stuff. We're spoiling one thing that a character says. That's your choice. Oh, we're on Wild Robot now. Okay. This is a good leg image. No, not a Discord kitten. But that's the problem I think we're having partially, is the existence of Discord kittens. I do think that is not assisted with Yeah, my dear, darling, sweetheart, any of these would have been better. Sugar, I feel like only, like, old Southern women can say. I feel like that's a very specific... Sugar. Hello, Hunter! Enjoy drawing, drawing this great guy. Okay. I think you should be longer. And then we can come... Ah! Like this. Okay, your leg... I know your leg... Not skinny. Okay, there we go. Great. Great. Top tier. Great. And then I can hide the other foot that I don't have good references of by this foot. Guys, that's the secret. There we go. Whoo! Looky there! Oh my god, he's great. Oh my god, it's great. Wow, I'm very proud of this. I'm just very proud. Oh, very nice. I deserve a sip of water. Delicious. All right. Fan-fucking-tastic. This is good shit. Guys, I'm always... I am not your average artist. I fucking praise myself. I glaze myself all the time. I'm hot shit. Yeah, you know, that is maybe okay, maybe the painting is of lemons, because, like, if I'm being completely honest, I don't want to draw the actual painting, because the actual painting is kind of you know, if you work on it, Mason, you know, I will say, to my understanding, the like positive affirmations to yourself do help. Unfortunately, I don't have any specific experience. I got very lucky, and you know, the universe was like, this one's gonna be weird, but she's gonna have the confidence to back it up. Having good people, yeah. So, probably not John, but mainly because he's not really gonna, this is the base. We're mostly gonna see his legs. I don't think stretch marks usually appear on the, like, they appear like upper thighs and stuff, but he's gonna have like the skirt vibe going on. So, we'll see what happens. Currently, there's no specific sense of that, but not for any other reason than the areas that I expect them to exist at would not be shown. Oh no, Mars! Mars, why? Oh god, Mars, why? Yeah, exactly, Pluto. Exactly. Wow, I'm so happy though with his moves and with his legs and with his tummy. Oh my god. He's killing it. He's killing it. Wow, I was like, nice. Do you gotta hesitate? Esdrak? I feel like the Making X Hot Night is our, like, R-rated streams. I mean, Mars, if this is anything to go by, he was always wearing a skirt. I guess I would say, Grossberg never shows up in investigations either, because otherwise there'd be a full-body sprite for him there. So how do I? Ooh, there we go. Giving him some neck rolls here. He's gonna have the collar though, so that'll probably go away. You were not hesitating before? I don't know. I feel like we have Dylan normally on stream, so. Exactly! Mars, yes! Embers are the reason he has no legs. Oh no! Oh my god! Drunk. You're no longer pro skirt because of Mars? Is it Mars' fault? It'll look good. It's not really a skirt. It's literally just gonna be his jacket's gonna be long. And he's gonna be tastefully not showing it all off, but you know, we gotta leave some to the imagination. Yeah. Now I actually have to do his like head area. So he opens, yeah, he opens his eyes sometimes. I love this so much. This is good shit. Okay, he kind of has little like down-turny eyes. Am I on the right? I am on a good layer. Everybody needs to wear skirts. Skirts are good. I don't know, Estrak. I'm not exactly sure what is in hemorrhoid cream. What is face? Ooh. Oh, you kind of come. I'm so zoomed in. What is your eyebrows like? You have tiny little eyebrows, my guy. Okay, he's got a little there, a little there. He's got... He's winking, so, okay. I really want to give him more eyebrow, but I can't. Okay. There we go. Good. I think I should move it up some. That looks good. How does your hair work now, good sir? Let's actually bring him up on the other screen so I don't have to keep doing this. Marvin Grossberg. The big fur coat. I love that when Hermes does that. The singer who plays Hermes, his Hermes is like, oh, shush, computer. Why do you have sound? You should not have sound. Bitch, thank you. You want the little glasses in his mouth? See, the problem is I'm worried about competing with the mustache twirl. That's basically my issue with all of the like mouth stuff is I don't want to compete with the mustache twirl. I literally looked up Grossberg in order to have a reference on the other screen so I didn't have to keep doing that shit, and I kept doing that shit. So let's actually do this. Troy is so good. Yes, I have. Yes, I have listened to all of them. Yes. I have. But I love that he even plays like Hermes in like shorts for the Zodiac series. Like he keeps like he's just Hermes is just a character now, and it's great. Nope, too big. Too big. You have a nose, my guy, but not that much of a nose. There we go. Okay. Now we can't give him crow's feet because he's not that old. He's not old Grossberg. Your nose is actually kind of small, I will say. Smaller than I expected. He's got a pretty tiny nose. All things considered. He's got a pretty small nose. Ooh. Franklin. I'm sorry. Look, small glasses. He does have a little button nose. He's got a small little nose. Okay. Liberty Kids fan art. Oh no! It's so giving Ben Franklin though. Look at your stash. I like the angularness of his mustache in the concept art. He's very rounded in the actual one. Okay. Give me your Pringles, man. I love Pringles. Ranch Pringles. Top tier, top tier. The Mufasa movie makes me sad. I like basically cry whenever like I see the like reanimated ideas for like I always wanted a brother and stuff, and I'm just like, it could have been so good. Oh my god, look at this man. Alright. You have the chin. There we go. So now, see, the big thing is like, the mouth is very important in these. I will say, we always find that the mouth really gives it its all. So I want to make sure that we can encompass that. Ooh, I know how to fix it. Okay. So we'll give him this little, and then we'll make it so his mustache here is getting pulled up more. We'll delete that a second. Is pulled up more. Cancel, delete. Is being pulled up more for the stash bit. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Maybe straight across is maybe. Robotnik. It's not Robotnik. You thought it was a Robotnik? I guess Robotnik is pretty rotund. I think of him in the Jim Carrey version. But not when he's the live action. Is it dancing in Sonic 3? Am I blanking on what Robotnik looks like in the Sonic movies? I thought he was still like Jim Carrey sized. Dr. Robotnik Jim Carrey. Yes, only give me shoulder up shots. No, he's pretty Jim Carrey shaped. It's just his literal head. He did get chubby. Drumming on his... Oh. Alright, I didn't see Sonic 3, so... I'll believe y'all. Y'all know what you're talking about. Oh my god. This is so good. Okay. We need to add the hand that twirls the mustache. So the hand needs to come out. And we're gonna do it in a different color. That was movement that I was unexpecting. Okay. So we have this here. Okay. We need to flip it. Yes. Good. These come down. Fingers. The fingies. Stand the fingies. Okay, your hand is very large, sir. I will fix that in a second. We will. There we go. That should be good. And then fingies. I'm not looking at anything. We're focused. Ori's focused. Okay. That's why we're having issues. We're too focused. Alright, there we go. There we go. So now I actually should tilt you up. Like this. And then I should tilt you up, Stash Man. Like that. Yeah. I should see Sonic 3. I know, I should see Sonic 2 as well. But I haven't seen any. I've only seen the first Sonic movie. And I thoroughly enjoyed, you know. Don't get me wrong. I love a good Jim Carrey. And the movie itself was fine. Oh my god, look at this. Okay, so now in the original... In the reference I was referencing, his hand comes down in front of him, but I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of like this, like, his hand going behind his back kind of vibe. What if we bring his... Okay, I know. What if we bring his arm over top? You know, when you have your, like, hand over back, it comes like, back over. I have seen very little Sonic media. I have seen, like, clips from... what I'm pretty sure was Sonic Boom, which looks very funny, but I have not actually seen any other Sonic media. I've literally only, saying I've never played a Sonic game is too much. I have briefly, marginally played a Sonic game. Right, Lakitu? He's so good. I'm sorry, we're missing somebody who came in when I was drawing Perry that one time. They would be liking my Grossberg. We need to give him hair though. Then we'll repeat the Eggman allegations with some hair. So we need, this part comes like here. Okay, too far. No! Okay, your part's here. Maybe if I draw, so he's got like, okay, we're gonna have to remove your hand a second. So his hair sort of comes up like this, Oompa Loompa style, and we're gonna play with it in a second. We're gonna, how did that one artist do young Grossberg? That's what I want to see. They made it less up and out. Like he's really going here versus this guy. He's got more hair in general. Okay, let's try to meld the two a little bit. So he's not fully grossing it up yet. I need him to be a little chillaxed about it. Like maybe he just got out of the shower. It's a little flat. It's a little wet. He needs a minute to dry. I mean, yeah, we standing. We standing, okay? This comes... I've already made your hair much longer. Accidentally. It's more like this, and then this piece comes in here, and then you have that. Yes, yes, Chief, yes. Okay. Then we come in like this. And, you know, we gotta ahoge it up in here. Ahoge. Because what would my art be without the ahoge? Oh, ooh. Beautiful. There's so much Sonic canon, I don't even know. There's so much, there's like a lot of video game canon, man, for like those types of games, like Sonic, like Mario, you know, like a lot of them are like insane. So you really have the side part in that one. We might give you more of a side part. Let's give a second pass to the hair. Let's give a mild second pass to the hair. Because I feel like I can do better. I feel like you're just feeling it out before. Ooh, I know. Really give it a swoop, but then we'll give it this little... Ooh. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. There we go, there we go. And then he's really got, like, the side bang going on that one. Like, look at this volume, man. Look at this whoosh. That's some volume he's got. So we're totally gonna keep that. So do they just keep adding new Sonic characters for the next stuff? Is that, like, the big thing to do? Thank you, Allie. He's got a lot of whoosh there. How do I whoosh you better? Because you don't really got like the Edgeworth whoosh, but I want to whoosh you enough. I think that's good. Ooh, we'll give it a little under the ear flick. Ooh, I like it. Oh, okay, he's looking nice. Look at him! Lovely, lovely. Just use some liquify tool to even it out. Nice and nice. Lovely. It's always wild when Mars is on the, like, whiteboard, because we can have two completely unrelated conversations, because she's typing and I'm talking. And it's just like, oh my god, my brain's gonna read chat, and then it's like, oh, y'all are talking about Mars stuff. And usually it's Mars stuff that I know nothing about. This is her time to talk about all that. Okay, now we're gonna put all this in a folder. I'm gonna lighten you up. What time is it? 9:19. Okay, not bad. So they gave him a vest, which is really nice, but he doesn't have a vest. He just has... We gotta bring back the other one. dress, Grossberg. So he doesn't have a vest. He's a suit jacket. I feel like... Oh, I lost the arms. There they are. Oh, ooh, ooh, wee! All right, let's go. Hello, Jim. How you been? Certainly an odd stream. We do know about Omori. I probably will never play it. No, S-Jock, it does not. It does not. Oh, still. No. Okay. Now we're on the jacket portion. Ooh. Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, Allie, no. Okay, that's not how sleeves would work. I mean, kind of, but not really. I'm gonna give him shorter sleeves because he's really bending in here. He's really stretching his suit to the limits. But we only strive for mild realism, the scent of realism in our art here. Gravity exists, but you know, only when I care. And only to a viable extent when I care. We got like some of this, we got some of this. I don't even know we're gone here. Really? Ooh, gross pastry puff. Yuck. Yuck. Okay. So I think we have to do the open shirt. I feel like I've done all of I'm putting my hands on here. I feel like I've done all of this. Yeah, exactly. Exactly like it too. The hotness is first and foremost. And I feel like we can't leave it too open. It's not gonna be all the way open. Not gonna be all the way open. Okay. We're gonna flesh this out and we're gonna see what happens. And I'm actually gonna put this on another layer so that I can fuck it up and not want to cry when I have to remove that whole sleeve that I enjoyed. Now this is a time I really wish I could have Dylan lie in his suit on the floor for reference. But I can't, because he is at work. But, okay, we'll give it, it's a long... I need to look something up. Morning coat. Is that the vibe? I feel like that's the vibe. Ooh, I think that's the vibe. All right, I've given him a new type of jacket because it's longer. And it comes around. And it's called a morning coat. And this is what we're doing. And then it comes over. And then it comes... Yeah, because we gotta sweep. And then it's just tastefully... You just gotta really toe the line here. I think our fandom's pretty great. The morning after coat. Ooh. It kind of gives like robe vibes, which I'm here for. It's kind of giving like rich, you know like the classic like rich lady in the robe vibes. I'm giving that. Yeah, right. He answers the door for what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Red White. Okay, I feel like we really gotta swoop this more. And then actually what I think has to happen is we swoop that more, and then this has to come up more. Like that. That seems more accurate. I'm so happy with the body I drew, though. It's tough to cover up. Yes, like too. I know. I'm messing. That's like part of the reason where it's like I want to say small. That's why my goal is not to That's why my goal is not to be like YouTube and streaming and shit is my job. I just want it to pay for itself. I guess the question would be, Struck, when does one become the other? No ears enthused today. That is pretty rare. Your thing's on the other lapel. He also has a boob pocket. So we must have the boob pocket. And we must have... it's a great image, though, Enthuse. I gotta say. I'm fucking cooking. I am fucking cooking. Alright, he has 2 buttons. Like that. Like, you cannot deny that we are a chef. We're the suburbs of Twitch. Are we even the suburbs? I feel like we're like the rural community, the rural Twitch community. We're trying to make the wrinkles moderately make sense. Okay. I like this, but there's part of me that wants it off the shoulder. Right, Page Puff? It does feel rural. All right, we're gonna copy paste and we're gonna modify because there's part of me that wants to do this. And I think we're gonna do this because I'm already loving it. Way too much. I'm already kind of here for... Okay, Am I doing too much? They're not enough. I just... I can't even make noises. It's so good. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. We're doing this one. We're doing this one. I've changed it. I'm having such a good time. I'm doing just enough. Thank you. Thank you, Lakitu. Thank you. Now I really gotta make... Okay, I really want to make this part work better. And I think it has to be something like that. And then we have this something like that. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Woo! No, the shirt is not going back on. I drew too good of this area to cover it up too much. God! I like this too much! Oh, nobody can say that we are not fucking body positive here and that we don't like all bodies. Because, like, fuck it, like... Fucking hell. No. I'm not drawing shit that much. Getting ahead of myself? I don't think so. I'm here for this. Look at him. I think, if I'm being completely honest, I do find that a lot of this is like, when the character suddenly gains confidence, we're like, smash. Cover. Oh, you mean like where he's no shirt at all, so I can see the body underneath? Cause I'm just very proud. I'm just like very proud. As the streak goes on, the shirt slowly becomes non-existent. Okay, well I have to see now. The question is the white undershirt, because I feel like the tie pin is important to me. We lost the pen. Does the pen go in the mouth? The pen might go. The pen might go in the mouth. We might do the pen in the mouth. Okay, something was gonna be in the mouth. Y'all know me too fucking well. It's too good. The pen. Are you ready? Ready? You know, it works. So it's been laying near your painting, you would call the police. I feel like if there was any man randomly laying near my painting, I would call the police. Just saying. So he holds like a cigarette in the other hand. Oh, like in between. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it, John. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Like this. Like, oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Gotta really... The pen is a very specific shape. I like that. I like that. I like that. We've done it. Oh my god, this is so good. 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 Stan. God, I have too good with this. Double D. Thank you. We have reached peak. Okay, guys, why are my favorites Winston, Payne, and Grossberg right now? I'm just fucking saying. I think it's because they're also like so hard passes, right? Like Jacques and Lauren and Bikini was definitely a harder pass, but like once I gave her human proportions, like she was fine, right? And yeah, those are the ones I've done. So I feel like just like the distance that we got with Grossberg and Winston, for being still Grossberg and Winston though, right? Like I didn't make them hot like I made monsters hot, right? Like I took normal Grossberg and I made him hot. That's good shit. He looks kind of skinny now though. I gotta round him out a little more here. Gotta add a little tummy fat. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Now the question is the shirt and the tie. I feel like the tie is important to me. I feel like the tie is important to me. That's very true, That's very true, Lakitu. It's literally just like fat. And I ain't drawing anything in them. That's too far for even Ori. That's too far for even Ori. I was giving him more like boxer briefs was the goal here. Loose on the ground or just around his neck? I was thinking maybe just around his neck. Hello, Easy Breezy. How you been? How are ya? These are always interesting streams for people to come to. Alrighty. Heart-patterned boxers. It is Valentine's Day. This is true. We really need you to be like... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, right? I really wish we... Burn Faraday was not a full pass, was he? Because they don't keep putting him on the list. And he had sprites. And he was the last game. Am I just being dumb? No, because I put Mackerel on there. I think somebody smashed Burn Faraday. Yeah, I think you smashed Burn Faraday, Mars, and thus ruined the possibility to make him a smash. It's all your fault. If he was a full pass, he should be in the running, and I want him to be in the running. But I'm pretty sure Mars smashed him. Yeah, I think it's all Mars's fault, guys. Berate her. Don't actually. She's sick. You'd be nice. I feel like Mackerel's in the same... He's too... They let themselves go too hard. And I don't even mean that in, like the classic way. But it's just like... Grossberg ain't working it. He's working it. You know? Let him work it a little more. Still not as big. He needs to work it more. Just like, you know, all Winston had to do was work it more. And we were here for it. Okay, now the final question is... Undershirt or no undershirt? Does he have a normal shirt on? Or do we keep him... fully exposed? God, guys, I was Icarusing. No undershirt, no undershirt. All right. Glad we're in agreement. Glad we stand. All right. No, he does easy. Look at this. You know, it's great shit. All right. Final question. He has no legs, so we didn't give him pants. But does he also not have socks, shoes, or is he just barefooting it? What's the feet situation here? God, he looks so good. I'm so happy with this. The garter socks for men. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Let's fucking go. Brilliant. 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 I can't. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, I need to look up exactly how high they go. Men's sock garters. Yes! I've never seen Yokai Watch. I drew, what's his name? I'm blanking. Wolfwood in men's garter socks. Remember that, Mars? So they come up to like here. And then this is so good. Brilliant. Wait. The socks have lemons on them? I was gonna make the painting one big lemon. We could have multiple lemons. What do we think about lemon socks? Does he have lemon boxers? Yellow is in his color palette. It could work. There we go. Guys, Ori can draw feet. Lemon boxers, plain dark socks. Basic socks, lemon boxers. All right, this is where we're going. We're going with the lemon boxers. God, this is so good. I love doing this with you guys, chat, because I like how we all get hyped together. Okay, y'all are based as hell. I feel like this is a very niche vibe, but I'm totally here. Oh god, I don't know if I can, Estrock. I'm too ace for these streams sometimes. We did fucking cook tonight. Just like we fucking cooked with Winston, man. Okay. I like them on the side. I like them on the side more. I like the dual sock garters on the side. I like that more. Michelin star chef. It is. It was all of us. I'm like the head chef, and y'all are all the sous chefs, you know? And we're making this recipe together. Because I don't gatekeep the recipe making like some other chefs may. Okay, your foot, this would be big toe here. This is so good. This is so good. Yes, chef! Give him boxes that say Zesty! Okay, sadly, I feel like Zesty would specifically be across the ass, which is perfect, but we don't see the ass. But they can say Zesty in our hearts. Okay, and he's got the tummy, so we don't see the waistband, so that wouldn't help there either. God, I love this so much. I love art. I love this so much. These are so fun. Y'all are great. Thank you all for your vibes, man. I would expect them to be. I don't think you can really get away with screaming at people like he does without, like, without having it be marginally staged. But he's at least funny with it, so I don't really care, you know? Even if it is staged. Yeah, it says Zesty in our hearts, guys. Okay. Now, final question. On the mirror behind... On the painting behind him. I feel like we want the painting to only partially be behind him. I feel like encompassing the whole thing. We want it like that. On the painting behind him, one big lemon. Other ideas are welcome, but I'm currently leaning one big lemon. Stop. We'll turn this one off. Sad, I like those sketches. Where's my thing? What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I have realized what I was doing. I have reassessed. Okay. Flip. But drip. And then a flip. So this is kind of how the painting's gonna be compared to him. And sort of how much of the painting we're gonna see. I think that's nice framing. What do we think? Or do we want it slightly... like... that? I think it's like that. What do we think? Original painting with the lemon as the sun in the background. I don't want to do the original painting. Grossberg's painting. Can I have, like, the thing? Why does this look like a lot more understandable than I thought it did? Didn't we have the painting as, like, an item? I guess we didn't. Okay, the two options are I rip the painting from the image and I just paste it on there, or we make it simpler and I draw it. Those are the options. Grossberg's office. Never mind. You went to full body shots at the end. Technically, you found one. Doesn't have his shoes, and it's at an angle behind the chair, and possibly isn't going to be useful at all at this point in the drawing process. But he does have pants. Yeah, you know what? We don't use the anime. I never thought he didn't have pants. You know, like obviously he had pants. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't gonna just they weren't gonna just leave this man actually pantsless. But pasting it is funny. All right, I'm happy to paste it. I don't want to draw the whole thing. We are more than willing. I mean, basically what I do is I usually just like rip the image of the area where they are, and I put that as like the background anyway. So, oh, this works really funny because what I can actually do is then I can take the one with his office where it's him. Okay, we gotta start at a different corner apparently. Stop. Okay, stop. Where it's his office and the painting is gone, but it's because the painting is on the floor behind him. I am very excited. That'll be funny. All right. I see. The anime is light canon light. Okay. Grossberg, you go away for a second. Let me give you another. And nope, stop. Oh, okay. There we go. Nice. Painting. First we'll do it this way so we can scale it. Then we'll do it this way so we can really get her in there. Really make it work. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. Nice. And then we'll fix that one corner. Boop, 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 boop. Done! Success. Oh my god. It's beautiful. This is amazing. Alright, it is time for the lines. Oh. Diet canon is good. I've started watching the anime. I do want to continue watching the anime. I really liked that I was able to like doodle with it when I was watching it, and I want to keep that up. So probably what I'm gonna do is I like get 1 week of vacation where I like go away and we just kind of vibe, and I'm probably gonna be watching it then and continue to doodle. So it'll be slow but steady, but I will continue watching the AA anime because I do want to experience. Made an alternate plot point and turned about goodbyes. Is that what this samurai stuff? the keychains. Because I am kind of here for that. Okay. Nope. Different than the samurai. Alright, well. I guess I'll find out eventually. I left off and I was about to start Turnabout Goodbyes. I will say, Dylan's Von Karma will always be my Von Karma. There's no other Manfred Von Karma, if I'm being honest. I stan Dylan's Manfred Von Karma so much. It's too good. In the anime, lot of lies, Les. No wonder people are weirdly partial to her. She's not the true Lotta. Yes, Mars, you do. That one was spot on, okay? Spot on. I don't do a spot on Phoenix, but I do pretty well. I think Dylan's... Oh my god, guys. So if you've been keeping up with our Art-torney video uploads, I don't fault you if you haven't. But if you have, you saw the Anamini that I did for objective cuteness. And I posted that on like TikTok. And the comments are great. We got some comments and I put them in. So in our Discord, there's a secret little thing where Mars, Dylan, and I can only see, and it's like comment highlights. And so it's like when we have nice comments that compliment us, I put them in there because then we can look back at them. And if usually it's me. I don't know how many times Mars or Dylan look at them after I post them, but I look at them when I'm like, I feel like this is so annoying to do, and I look at them. But I had to make like a little thread off of it for weird or goofy comments I can't keep to myself, so that they're not like complimenting us, but they're just like so funny or out of pocket that I have to do that. And one of them is a Tumblr reblog tags, and it's for the one where it's like, hold on a sec, I gotta call a killer to see, and it just goes hashtag Shelly ... oh Shelly, hashtag Shelly's looking cunty today. Just like, okay, it's the back of his hand. But then for the objective cuteness one, because Dylan says objection, and that's how it opens with Edgeworth, and he goes objection, objection. That's how he does it. And there's two independent comments that one says objection surrounded by the sparkle emotes with the fingernail painting emoji, and then another one says objection with the pride flag and the finger painting emoji. And then a last comment says, why is he so zesty with it too? So great. It's so great. Oh, it's so good. Objection. Objection. Yeah, it is Lotta erasure. Lotta can't be chill. She has a role to play, and it's being a bitch. Because then it sets her up for, making Phoenix pay for her camera in fucking Pharaoh My Turnabout? It's funny seeing Edgeworth hold it despite being prosecutor. Edgeworth is an exception. He gets to use all the things. We stand. We stand. Okay, I know what I want here, hand. And that's it. There we go. Boop boop. Anime completely removes Hottie. Oh, thank the Lord above. Yeah, he deserves to not exist at all. He deserves to be in the void and never come back. We did not need Hottie. No. That basically, that is what he is, Estrock. He's not the director at all. He's literally a patient. But it's like, why is he still here? They should kick him out. No, he literally is a pain. Yeah. But they just let him run around being a little creeper. A little creepazoid. Literally? Okay. Literally, we were playing like that Ace Attorney one, and it was hot. It was like because we were in August, and it was like super hot. And I was just like sitting in like a sports bra playing the game. And that's the benefit about not have the face camera on, because I can wear whatever the fuck I want. And Hottie made me so uncomfortable, I literally put on a shirt. It's like, I can't have him looking at me through the screen like this. We don't need this. Yeah, right, Estra? So much of your headcanons is just the real deal. It was the fact that... I can't remember what Estruck specifically said. What was the Adrian headcanon that wasn't a headcanon? I'm told that is true. His grabby Zilla you're talking about? Yeah, terrible, horrible. Oh, Von Karma teaching Adrian self-defense. Yeah. That was for the third, after. I remember now. That's definitely a smaller point, I think, maybe. The Hottie one is, like, explicitly stated in, Reunion and Turnabout. Terrible naming. Guys, I hate SEO. I just want to call the shit what I want to call it, and I don't want to have to worry about calling it stuff for searchability. But I can't. It's so sad. Because I would just rename all the Turnabout names I don't like. But then the SEO would be bad, and I don't want that. Okay. Alright. There we go. We're good. We're going. The lines are always the tricky part, guys, because you gotta pick the right sketch bit that'll make it look the nicest. SEO is like the search engine. It's search engine optimization. Yeah, S-Drock's on it. And so it's basically like you want to put Ace Attorney in the title or something, you know, because so then when people search Ace Attorney, your shit comes up. And you want to do... So it's like, it's all optimizing being a good content creator. And I just... It's a lot of work, guys. There's a reason that I'm not trying to make it... It's more like if we break it, cool. But otherwise, I can't do so much effort. Effort's hard. Oh, I'm glad, Pluto. We're happy to have you. We're just goofy talking bros. Talking about our comic. Have we plugged the comic? Comic time. Comic plug. Read the comic. It's good. We swear. Not biased at all. If you like Lang's big deal. Let's see. This isn't AU, but I'll show a little bit of the boy. I love this boy. We'll show a little bit. This is fine. Look at the boy. I love him. Look at my boy. My lovely boy. It's very gay in the sense that everybody's pretty queer. If you don't like to read, Pastry Puff, there's a dub on our YouTube channel called Folding Planets, which is the dub for Mars and My comic creation collective. And yeah, it's really cool. You can listen to it there. I mean, totally not biased, Pluto. It's pretty great. And it came out of hiatus, so there's been updates recently. But look at my boy. Look at him. Ugh. I make things so hard on myself with that. I love him, though. This is for the Greatest Showman AU. But he's great. Look at my boy. I love him. Ferrex makes life hard on me, specifically because he moves around so much. I just like characters that fucking move around. And it makes comicking hard. No, we're not spoiling that. That's for Ko-fi people only when it's Ko-fi time. Yeah, that's an AU. They don't get to see the rare pair. Yes, you can find it on Webtoon and Tapas. Tapas is behind, and Tumblr. Tumblr is also behind, but they are updating relatively regularly. Webtoon is the most up-to-date, though. Do you guys want to see an update on the website and how the website looks? We're getting a website made, guys. We announced that on our thing. Do you want to see how it's looking so far? There was a link. How dare you, Esdrock? I did put the links in. It's comic, Mars, not Webtoon. That's what it is. Comic. Let's show it off. Alright. I have to go to full screen without Dylan. And let me go to the home page. Whoops, that wasn't it. Let me move the chat so I can read it when I do it. Why did this be weird? Why did you be weird about it? Okay, what happened here? Okay, it was just weird stuff. You have been silenced. I'm sorry. There's no thing for you. I can make a thing for you here. Hold on. Add a scene. Add whiteboard scene. There you go. Mars is no longer silenced. Just chat is a little blocked. But here's the thing. Good night, Lakitu. Yeah, that's the secret, Esdrock. But this is the website so far. Look, and we have our 2 little comics. You can click on them, and you can go to the thing. And this is just a sneak peek of it. And there's gonna be cool stuff. And then look, ooh, if you go to the library, you have different like drop-down menus. Ooh, and then you have our about page. It's got stuff on it. There's gonna be more update stuff though. And you got like there'll be some links and stuff. It'll be cool. And this is gonna look way different in the end because the actual like title and background is gonna change based on which comic you do. I have that. Let's see. Let's see. It's gonna look like this! Something like this. This is a mock-up. But it's gonna look like this! Yeah, they call the person who draws the flats a flatter. Yep, you're a comic flatter. Because colorist does more than flatting, right? So that's why like saying you're like a color artist, you're a colorer, a colorist. It's different. Visual novel game. Ooh. Ooh, interesting, Pluto. The Oracle of Ages. Yes. I have to beat those. So Marge, you got a question. As a fan of mystery games, how tricky was it to write your own mystery? Let's go back to the big one where Mars has more real estate. Writing in reverse. There you go. We're back to it. Yes, you want to, unlike other stories, you really want to know the answer to your question before you do everything else. And then you can write the clues to that, and then you can write how the clues could be misinterpreted to throw misdirection and red herrings and stuff. That, I think, is how you normally go about it. We stand. I was definitely concerned about Grossberg, but if I'm being honest, I wanted Grossberg to win. Let it consume you? I don't... What's Kane's jawbone? That's a mystery game? Or something? Hand, go away. Come again another day. Okay, you're in here. Hand. Disappear. Make you blue, actually. Why are you not? I know why. There you are. Hello. It's a mystery novel with all the pages out of order. Oh my god. And you have to order them and then solve it. Jesus. That's insane. Oh god. You read a mystery that was very good, but the solution was obvious. Did that ruin it, Mars? I think is the big question. Did that make it less enjoyable? What's happening here, Grossy? Grossy baby. Come here. Fix yourself. Ah! Okay. The games, try making 2 to 3 different designs for villains. Show they changed over the timeline. Ooh, that's fun. That's very fun. I know we have a few people who develop games in here. I know Willow's was in here at the start. Don't know if they're still here, but they are working on a game that we played on stream. They're working on the full version of Star Apprentice. I think the full name is called Dazzling Darmuka Detective. I always forget the middle word. But the first one is called the Magical Murder Mystery, which is the like beta demo. I don't know what you want to call it. I think it's more like a beta, original alpha. I don't even know. I ain't game person. Stop being mystery, more suspense. I mean, that's still not bad. Still not bad. That's why I'm really excited for us to play the Nancy Drew mystery games. I think we'll have a lot of fun with them. Yeah, I would say my temptation is much less than slight pastry puff, but the biggest thing and reason I'm not pursuing it is because I have nobody... We don't know anybody who codes, like, even in, like, you know, like, not full-on coding, you know, but, like, nobody who makes games does, like, RPG Maker stuff. And it's like, all I want to do is do the art. I don't want to do the art for the game, because, God, I love Studio Investigrave. But I'm pretty sure that Rachel actually works on the game-making part of it, too. And it's like, there's a lot of things to learn. But not what you were sold? Yeah. Sad, but it happens. It's tough. It's tough when we don't have the lovely, you know, AO3 tags of very specific things. Oh, what was the book called? Signed destined to protect and comfort humans and himself doing so. Oh. Ooh. Very cool, Pluto. Pluto, your name keeps reminding me of, I'm reading a webcomic, it's called The Flower Prince, and they have a character whose name is Pluto, because they are literally the planet god Pluto, and they're very adorable. And that's what your name keeps reminding me of. I keep thinking of them. I don't remember what the last mystery book you've read is. It's called Lost in the Neverwoods. I'm trying to think of the last mystery book I read. I read all of the original Nancy Drew novels. I don't think I've really read mystery since then. I guess the Bad series by Pseudonymous Bosch was pretty mystery-full. I feel like that would count. Body of the planet itself. Crazy. Fairy dust was cocaine the whole time. No, no. Got off on the wrong foot with it. I loved the Secret series. And then, so when the Bad series came out, because it was the same author, I was like, of course I'm gonna read it. And then... won't spoil, but I really liked it. Really, really liked it. I will say probably part of it was nostalgia. Cam Jansen, yes! Cam Jansen. Read a lot of Cam Jansen. I actually read the Mary-Kate and Ashley books. I read those. Cam Jansen was good. Felt neutral in fourth wall breaking stuff. Yeah, they hate it. I love it. I feel like it's a very, it's a line to walk, you know? Practice having a photographic memory? I didn't do that. But I thought it was really cool. It does look very cool. Thank you, Allie. I'm giving myself a little chocolate water break for how he's coming out. Good night, John. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, yeah. No, Cam Jansen was good shit. Cam Jansen was good shit. Yeah. I read that. Like I said, I read, Mary-Kate and Ashley. Magic Treehouse wasn't really wasn't mystery. It had, like, a kind of mystery to it, but I don't know if I'd say it was a mystery. Don't know that one, Mars. Ooh, yeah, 39 Clues. I remember those books. Never really got into them, though. I definitely had a big, like, mystery phase as a kid. And Nancy Drew was really a big part of it. I love the Nancy Drew books. Oh, the more recent mysteries I've read, they're called tea shop mysteries. And I gotta get back into them. They're all about this woman, her name is Theodora, and she runs a tea shop. And she lives above the tea shop. And she solves mysteries in her little southern Charleston town. And it's great. It's a good time. Her thing is in the Charleston, South Carolina Historic District. So everybody kind of knows them. Even as a kid, you didn't like it? Oh, I fiended the Magic Treehouse books, man. I fiended the Magic Treehouse books. Whew. See, I never read the research books. I just wanted the stories. I wanted them to have a time in another time. It's basically all I wanted. I thought that was so cool. I don't know the wrestling game at all. Friended? I don't know that one either. I never managed to read the Chronicles of Narnia. That's crazy, Estrock. What does what mean? Friended? I said that? I said friended? I mean, like you friended someone on Facebook? Oh, fiended them. Fiended them. Like a fiend. I was like at it like a fiend. I love having the Mars dictionary at the ready on the whiteboard. No, they read the ones with dinosaurs. I mean, it's a vibe, Zilla. Don't worry, Mason. Just friended is a word. So I was like, what do we mean? I have not... I'm trying to think all the books that I read. So like we said, Cam Jansen, Nancy Drew. I read some of the Alex Rider books, but then of course, Pain and Suffering. See my grudge. I didn't read those. Oh, see, that's what Estrock is talking about. There you go, Mars. And then I did a lot of fantasy, like, there was that book series, The Alchemist. I never finished it because the books were coming out when I was reading them, and then I just kind of fell off. They weren't, like, super killer, like, I wasn't dying. Same with, I liked Talon, but I never read the last book. Sometimes part of me is like, I'm just not... Ew? What are we ewing? Paulo Coelho? I have no idea. What are we ewing? Capital Mysteries, Who Closed the President? Yes, it is by... No. No. Hold on. No, not The Alchemist by Paul Coelho. The Alchemist by Michael Scott. The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. That's what I'm talking about. Not Paulo Coelho. Coelho. The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. Who cloned my potato president? Why did he become a potato? Yeah, I didn't read all of them. They were like coming out when I was reading them. I don't know why you won't tell me the series. Here it is. Series chronology. Alchemist is just in source and that's... Yeah, so I read The Warlock and I never read The Enchantress because it hadn't come out yet. And I just never got there. President of Yamland. Oh my goodness. The yams, man. Okay. Guys, I'm being way too detailed, but who cares? I do, and I like being detailed. Like his tie is gonna have the little tie bit on it that I care about. Because I care. I care about it, guys. I care. We stand. I know why I'm whispering suddenly. Oh my god. I'm going ham, bananas. I learned that sadly Cavendish bananas may go extinct. Which are the bananas we mostly eat nowadays. I'm very sad. It's just history literally repeating itself because we don't fucking learn. We do learn. They just don't care. Is Dylan approved a single? Yes, Dylan smashed Dylan smashes Look at Me. Dylan smashes Bikini. Dylan smashed Pain. He did not smash Jock Portsman. He was saddened by my Lauren Pops because I didn't give her a fat enough ass. But I think he begrudgingly did smash in the end. Yeah, make it peanut butter plantain, Mason. Oh god, who deserved it? Yeah. He was sad about Pops. He didn't think her ass was fat enough. He's like, I will say, he's constantly egging me to make like way. He thinks that like Hotzen and Ferrix don't have fat enough asses. That Milano doesn't have fat enough. I'm like, let some of them not have fat asses, okay? No, he wants the anime ass and the anime booba. That is what he wants. And I never give it to him. Let flat people live. He has a type, okay? You know, but I like having the span and the gambit. God, okay. We're talking about outcasts and women. So there's a bunch of lady pirates coming up. And one of them is led by Atura, and she's great, and I love her. And I recently saw a short or a reel, I don't fucking know, of a woman shirtless, okay, from behind, so it was just her back, doing pull-ups. And it was the epicest shit ever. And I'm like, this is Atura. This is Atura. Just like... Oh, Stan! So good. He likes big butts and he cannot lie. Yeah, it's mixolonitis. So, yeah. I'm very excited for the Lady Pirates to happen. They're coming, I promise. Okay, like I swearsies, I know Mason's been chomping at the bit. They exist, okay? It's happening. We will have a lot more women in Outcast. We'll just get there. I don't know, Mason. I honestly know nothing about Mina. But maybe you'll like Atura better. Who knows? Like George R.R. Martin and the Dragons? I don't think I'm getting the reference. I think I'm being a dumb. Head to Pet Cafe for Misty content. Misty! Yes. I'm very excited to draw Atura and her girlfriend being very, very gay. No, we're not doing any incest. Incest, no. Currently, there's only one confirmed couple. And you haven't met them yet. That was a jump scare. Try that again. No. Mason. She has concept art. Their names and animals have been picked. All this sort of stuff. There's just, we gotta get through story stuff. Webcomics take a long time, man. Webcomics take a long time, girl. No, it was not a bit much, Esdrock. Don't worry. Esdrock! If you think that it would come out of Dylan's mouth, which 90% of the time the answer is yes, I will say he crosses many of the lines. You're probably fine. Soup? Where do we get soup? Is Misty have soup with her because Mars is sick? I didn't look at Pet Cafe. Oh, we're looking at sketches and stuff. Oh, look at that! Oh my god! Oh, so cute! Look at the Nanomitsu! Adorable. What else we got? Ooh, we got cute Allie Valentine's Day art. Very nice. OC Scarlet, love her. Little hearts, little hair heart, very cute. Really cute. Let's actually look at Pet Cafe now. Oh my gosh! Misty's just entire head in the soup. Oh my god. She went for it. Such is life sometimes, Pluto, you know? Sometimes that's just how we go. I did a really stupid fuck. Damn it. I was zoning out and I didn't make a masterpiece. I was zoning out and made it stupid. But that's okay. We can fix it. We can rebuild. That was really dumb of me. It's okay, it's okay. I zoned out too hard, guys. Zoned out too hard. We have the technology. Brain is soup. Brain is soup right now. What was the stupid? So this little tie thing is holding down the little tie flap at the back. And instead of drawing it so that the little tie thing was holding down the little tie flap in the back, I just drew the little tie flap way too thick. And then the little tie holder down on top of it. Holding down nothing. Like a bidiot. And now I've fixed it. Because that's how it's supposed to be. The face of a thief. I won't pick up my computer and smash it. I can't do that. My computer costs as much as my drawing tablet. Which is a lot. We will never. Literally, they're like so important where it's like, if you could take one thing in a fire, it's my fucking like computer and drawing tablet. If I'm being honest, Allie, I don't fuck with genies. Dylan's taught me very well. We don't fuck with genies. I'm sorry, Pluto. I never said I was good at describing this late at night. Dylan always gets mad at me for how I describe things because I'm lazy with describing things. And you know what? People usually know what I'm talking about with context clues. The people around me have to stop being so good at predicting what I mean. This is definitely why Mars does the writing. It is one of the many reasons. Ori is not equipped for writing, and comic never ever would have existed without Mars because I don't like writing. I like giving Mars ideas. I throw ideas at Mars like, ooh, vibe. And then Mars is like, ooh, yeah, now I can do the actual important part. And I'm like, yeah. That's why I pay her the big doodles. I keep seeing lighter fan art on my Pinterest, Mars, and it's all your fault. Ugh. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Oh, they collect my info, Allie? Makes sense, makes sense. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Lighter's so good. He is a lovely man. Is he voiced by Nagumo? Oh. Damn. No, Lighter is lovely. Oh, I've lost your hand, Grossberg. That's my own fault. This is the problem with, like, all of the Hoyoverse stuff, is their characters are just very pretty, okay? They're very beautiful. God. Guys, okay. My life has taken a turn I never thought it would. Because, man, do I fucking love Phoenix as a character. And I never thought I would be this Ace Attorney girly. Even when we were playing the games, I never thought I'd be at this point where I'm making a fucking... My first animatic that I've ever made, like a full song animatic, is a fucking Ace Attorney animatic, guys. Guys, do you see? This is all your fault. Too pretty, you need ugly characters. There's what's his name? Welcome back, Easy. We have Olus. Who I had to purposefully put effort in to not make particularly beautiful. I like my characters pretty. I'm gonna say, and I totally don't want it to be like I'm tooting my own horn, but I kind of am. Okay, because we stand confidence in this household, guys. Fucking riz yourself up sometimes, okay? I'm gonna riz myself up by saying I'm very happy that I have drawn characters in many different body types, and I still think they're hot. In the sense of, like, we span the gambit. We are inclusive, and they're all still hot. So we're triple inclusive. It's his pen easy, but with the vibes of a cigar. I think technically pens do something like this. I haven't seen so much Natlan stuff, so, you know. I definitely, like, I've seen some, that one character that we liked when it was first happening, but I haven't really seen anything since. Versus, like, I was seeing, you know, and I follow, like, artists that draw shit, you know? It is a fat pen. We're gonna fix it a little bit. I mean, he's got... It's not a skinny pen. We're fixing it. We're fixing it. It's just a big bicker. Yes. Beautiful. We got the pen. Clip. Bip. Like that. Oh, we're talking about Nalan still. I have no bearing on the actual Genshin conversation, as I only know pretty characters and gay ships. That's it. I mean, why would you have to, Pluto? Is your game in a way that uses them as 3D models? Everybody's 3D models? Or you're deciding now? Because if I'm being completely honest, I prefer 2D model games. I think they can be more expressive. I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad about Ace Attorney going to 3D model land for one of the later games. I think it's only one of the later games, right? Or is it two of the later games? Oh, I do know. Is Chronicles 3D? Oh god, I don't even know. But I'm a little sad. Because I like the 2D. Guys, I drew Everett as a sketch without reference, and he looked like Phoenix. It's my own fault. I draw Phoenix so much, and they have mildly similar vibes. The Greatest Attorney is 3D, and is 5 and 6. Oh no. That would be something to look up on the internet, Pluto. I bet there's a lot of resources about that. I know there's a lot of resources about like animating walk cycles, and then there's probably something out there to implement it into a game if you need that idea. Leighton Versus is 3D? Really? I just liked seeing all the little cutscene art stuff. I thought it was 2D. I don't think it's inherently bad. I think there was one... But I feel like... Okay. I find that when you design a character in 2D with the original intention of them only and forever being 2D, I think it is very difficult to make a really good 3D version. Outside of... And specifically for animation, right? Like, I think you can make 3D models that are, like, a still pose for, like, figures, but those are still hit or miss sometimes, right? Those are still hit or miss. And, I would only count the mobile spin-off if that's something we could be able to play on stream, so who knows. Apollo's the last bastion of 2D in Ace Attorney? I'm very happy that they didn't like remake the old games into 3D. I am very happy about that. That would have been very sad. But I just feel like there's a lot more character design. What do you mean, where do I put the investigation style? It's definitely not 3D. It's not 3D. Even if you consider the like evidence, the evidence could be 3D, and that's fine. I mean, like, the Studio Investigator games are like, they call it 2.5D, where there's like certain scenes where you sort of have a 3D room, like Elevator Hitch is 2.5D because in the elevator you have sort of like that 3D room and stuff. But I would say Investigations is solidly 2D with the evidence being 3D. Just like Rise from the Ashes is solidly 2D, but 3D evidence. I think that's pretty easy to say, and I'm fine with the evidence having that like motion. I will say, I'm very excited. Detective Grimoire the Mermaid's Mask has that's what I'm saying, Estrock, right? Because I also think that like there is a difference, and I will say, I still think you can do really good 3D. I don't expect something like Spider-Verse to age really very much. But and I also, you know, and the big reason for that, I think, is the level of stylization. Right? The level of stylization built for 3D. And this is what I think is very important. Tangled, the Disney movie, holds up very well. That's been out for a while now. Holds up very well. But you have to... Freaking, Monsters, Inc. holds up very well. But then you look into all of the stuff that went into making those movies. It's a lot of work. You have so much more cheating available to you in 2D animation. the reason people rag on Polar Express S-Drock is because it's that like middle uncanny valley for the way that the people move. It went too, it flew too close to the sun. I love it. I enjoy the Polar Express, but I definitely see like the characters are a little creepy looking. I did not know that, S-Drock. That'd be insane. Toy Story, also great animation, but these are all 3D animations from a massive studio, right? When you think about any lower budget 3D animation, it does age, because literally to do Tangled, they had to hire a person whose whole deal was animating hair just to do it. That's crazy about Toy Story. That's insane. But so what I would say is that unless 3D modeling like is your passion, I think that animating in 3D to make like really good, relatively timeless 3D animation is very hard. Versus I think that because like, okay, big example. Yeah, right, S-Drock? But it looks really good. But it is so expensive to do. And I think that's like a big deal, is that people think Brave was a big one too. Brave was a big one too for the curliness. So was Encanto, because they also had to do hair shit there too. A lot of hair shit. But it's very easy to make okay low budget 2D animation. There's a lot more corner cutting that you can do. But if I put the same amount of effort into again, Lucas, but again, these are all really big things. Think about any indie 3D animation things. I think the closest you would get is like Amazing Digital Circus and Murder Drones, but they're still like a whole thing. Right? They're still like a whole thing. They have like a whole team with like tons of animators. So it's like, yeah, Murder Drones and Amazing Digital Circus. But those are like the whole teams. You know, when we're talking about you are one person, good night, Mason. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And so personally, I'm usually for 2D animation. Because it's just, you can get away with a lot more scuff, I think is the biggest thing. Your brain is a lot more forgiving on 2D stuff than 3D stuff. Because the 3D aspect, you can start really seeing the weirdness of it, I think. There you go. Willow is a game dev. They have it in their name anyway. So yeah, so you can take it from Willow. I find that, like, I really don't gravitate, and this is a personal thing as well, I don't gravitate towards, like, indie games that are 3D rendered very much. I think it just ends up... Yeah, I think you can just do a lot more within a smaller... Like, okay, I really think... I really think like a good example is Skullgirls, right? I hear like I've learned a lot about what went into Skullgirls. Oh yeah, pixel graphics are great too. I love pixel art stuff. Pixel art is really good. I mean, you know, so good stuff. But I had a brain moment. I was saying things and I lost it. They're wild? Why? Can you elaborate on that? Why they're wild? That's more of a Willow thing. I don't know, Willow, have you heard of Castle? I don't know about Castle. The only ones I know about are RPG Maker and Godot. I've learned, my understanding is apparently Godot is better for pixel art and stuff, pixel games. Dylan was looking into them because he's been playing Vagant. But most of the stuff I've seen is with like RPG Maker. All the Studio Investigrave games are RPG Maker. But they're not pixel. I've never heard of Castle. I don't make any games. One of them was just modeling shoelaces. That's insane. Yeah, shit like that though. Like, it's very tough and very niche 3D related stuff. Like, to be a really good 3D artist, you have to do a lot. Yeah, I haven't heard of Castle, so I really don't have, but we were talking about this the other day, Pluto, and I think that something very important in creativity is limitations. So, we were talking about how some of the best, and Mars is saying it here, more has been done with less, that limitations breed creativity and breed innovation and breed really, really cool ideas that you wouldn't happen. And you wouldn't have just because you're limited. So, I wouldn't shy away from the limitations as your biggest concern. Of course, if it's really holding you back and it's making like the process frustrating and you have the means to change up and make it easier for you, like totally do it. Like, you know, don't unnecessarily give yourself limitations. But I think the bigger thing is like, don't think that you need the biggest, the best, the greatest, whatever, in order to make something really cool. And she makes small walk cycles and UI using a little game called Dex. I mean, it sounds really cool, Pluto. I would love to see what you come up with. Alright, Scratch is another one I haven't heard of. I wouldn't say that I'm particularly in the know, though. Honestly, I learned 90% of the shit from you guys in chat. And then I learn about it later by doing stuff. Right? Right, Mars? Yeah. I love hearing about your guys' stuff, man. Oh, so what I was gonna say actually is Tangled Tower. So Detective Grimmer, the next one that's coming out, The Mermaid's Mask. They were showing off that you can rotate the evidence. And from what it looks like, they are 3D models. But they're 3D models with hand-painted textures. So they still gorgeously fit inside the aesthetic of the game. And let's see. If I can find the thing. It looks gorgeous. Yeah. Okay. Come find. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're gonna. I'm gonna save this, and then I'm gonna show you the little second of the gameplay. The little thing on Steam, because it's really, really cool. It looks gorgeous, and that's what I love about that sort of thing, is they made it look like the game, right? It's not a weird 3D model insert, like, but the amount of effort you have to do that is crazy. Willow, is Scratch the thing where you get like little tiles and you like click them together? Is that what Scratch is? Because I think I did do that for a moment at one point. Fan art, video games, Ace Attorney, Grossberg. Is pass to Smash comes first. Pass to Smash. Beautiful. Yes, that's Scratch. All right, cool. I would say, see Pluto. I would say go for it. You know, I would say go for it. Okay, let me bring chat over here so I can see it. And then we open this up again. Then we come to here. All right. Look at this. Look at that, look at that. It's short, I know, it's a little playthrough thing. But look, those were like 3D. I think they have one other one that they'll show. That's 3D. But there's another moment in it. Let me back it up. Why won't you move? Yeah, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at that! Look at that! Look at how beautiful that is! That's a 3D asset! But it's so in the style! Doesn't it look gorgeous? Oh my god! And it does not feel out of place. I'm so excited for this game. Looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. They don't have tiles, but it's similar, like you're clicking things together. I need to go back to this. But it's like, you can, I don't want to, like, I don't want it to come across that I'm hating on 3D related art. I think there's a lot of really, really cool 3D art. I look at a lot of stuff. I look at some really cool stuff. I think the one caveat that people fall into is that they think that 3D will make it easier. That if I make the model in 3D, it'll make making the animation easier. And it really doesn't. Same with like 2D rigging. Really good 2D rigging. Guys, I know you're all Ace Attorney fans. The big Ace Attorney animation person in the space, Paula Piroff, usually voices by Mornal, is the YouTube channel they're usually on. Does really cool Ace Attorney animations, and they're all rigged animation. They're all rigged animation, which is really wild because you really couldn't like it really, you had to, like, I had to look, like I had to really pay attention in order to be like, oh, this is rigging. And then I finally saw her like do it, and I finally saw her like having yeah, I meant her to guys, I've commissioned her and she's drawing oats in 3 different ways, and I'm very excited. Excited, and oh my god, it's so cool. I'm really excited. Okay. Back down a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to show it off when it's done. Totally. But and one of them's in his Ace Attorney AU outfit, and so epic. But yeah, so she's, and in her bio and stuff, she's a 2D rig animator. And that's how I kind of finally like confirmed that she was rigging, because like you couldn't, like, it was so good, right? You find a lot of rigging, you think of like Rick and Morty and like, you know, all those kind of like adult sitcom shows, or like, you know, Flash, whatever. But look at Bluey. Bluey is rigged. You know, but the amount of effort that you have to put in order to make that look good is still a lot of effort. They all have their pros and their cons. And I think that is really important to think about. You know, 2D stuff, you can do a lot. Yes, My Little Pony is rigged animation. Most TV shows are rigged animation. If I remember correctly, there was a lot of push to keep Has-Been Hotel frame by frame. I know Hello Boss is still frame by frame and not rigged animation. But there's a lot of, you know, pros and cons to all forms of it. And I think that's something that I just want to drive home, is that none of them are easy. You know? None of them are like the animation shortcut, right? I'm so glad, Pluto. I'm glad. I want all of you to pursue your dreams, you know, and I want you to pursue it in a way where, like, you don't have to want to make it your job, you know? You can. That's a valid thing to do. But I also want to make sure, because Mars and I are hobbyists. We are. And I don't think we'll ever not be hobbyists, because we don't really want to not be hobbyists. And I want people to, you know, that's fine. You do it the capacity that you can. And you do it because you're enjoying doing it. And you don't have to do it for any other reason. And you put it on the internet because you want to hope that somebody else will enjoy it. And the internet's large. Someone probably will. But you're doing it for you. And that's what I want to see. And we want to see all of your stuff too. I know Sarah, we played Sarah's game. Like I said, Willow's in our chat now because we played Willow's game. I want Allie to make this comic. Mason, who was in chat and making a comic that I know I'm reading. I'm trying to think of anybody else doing specific full ventures. I know Sarah also has another like series, her like princess stuff going. You know, so I love seeing everyone's projects and everyone's, even if it's not a project, even if it's just like art. And wrestling is rigged too. Yes. Nice. Yep. You know, we won't crush your dreams right now, Estruck. But yeah, I love seeing everybody's like, I love when I get to see that somebody's posted in the sketchbook channel or the museum. And I specifically want you all to know that those are for any form of art. You know, don't think that because you like knit or something you can't post in the museum. Like, it's all art, man. And I want to see it. I want to see it, guys. Show it to me. Show me the money. Of course, Pluto. Please do. I mean, you said you put a short in the Discord. I'm definitely gonna watch that after everything. After stream. That is my plan. Me hunger. Is cooking an art? Oh yeah. Cooking is an art. We used to have a cooking specific channel. Just nobody used it. We pared down a lot. If there is a desire for it, we can bring it back. But yeah. Until then. Especially if you do like I guess there is a way to make mayonnaise an instrument, yes, Estruck. There is definitely a way that mayonnaise can be made an instrument, but it's not by default. Something's got to be done to make mayonnaise an instrument. It's not innately an instrument. Important distinction. Okay, so socks usually come like this. Guys, I'm out of the hell site at work. I should not have to go back for a very long time. Sadly, I will have to go back eventually. But I won't have to go back for a very long time. Thank God. Oh my God. Beautiful Estruck. I'm obviously not listening this very second, but I can already tell it's gonna be hilarious. No worries, Pluto. Is it posted on YouTube? Can you or like Instagram or something? Can you send a link? If not, I'll totally wait, you know, do it when you can. But otherwise, like, I'll go to the link. Yeah, just send the link. Just send the link in YouTube. Hook us up with that link, as Mars is saying. Okay, guys, this food is really good. Not gonna lie. Sometimes I fucking cook. Your whiteboard is lagging. Uh-oh. Why? What? Oh, no. Why did it break? Why can't I edit the scene? Okay. Weird. That should be fine. Aha! Now let's try this. That's not what I wanted. This. Okay, try now. I was testing something. I can take over the whiteboard. I can make Mars say things she's never said. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh shit, no, she's doing it! I'll leave again. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. Yeah. It's not an Ori's fault. That's all I care about, guys. As long as it was not a screw up that I had done, we Gucci. Ooh, trivia. Wivia. Okay, that actually won't work. Stop! Because it really needs to lag. There we go. I'm sorry, I really enjoy Disquish. Disquish is good. We enjoy Disquish. Yes, car. Be super loud. That's what we all need. Come on. Come on. Give me the line. Up and coming stuff. Beautiful. Well, it is. It's just a trying to connect bar. I see, I see. How terrible. No worries, Pluto. Yes, I think that it is the time for the stream to end. We got pretty far with our gross Bergie. Look at him. Oh, whoops. Look at him go. We did get pretty close. So, I'll finish him up, and we'll get to see it. I don't think I've never finished a Pass to Smash on stream. I always have to finish them off stream. But do we want to leave with one more animatic viewing, or is that just too glazing myself? I'm glad we enjoyed. That is my things. I don't need Dr. Robotnik open. I'll keep that Grossberg open. I don't need the other one. Allie's here though. Yeah, I know. But she could decide one way or the other to watch. It is mild spoilers. Allie says do it. Alright. Take your eyes out. You can listen to the lovely song only. Alright, guys. This is mild Trials and Tribulations spoilers. So do not watch if you want to go in as blind as... it's minor now. It will be major eventually. So, it's honestly pretty strong. Don't watch it if you don't want Trials and Tribulations spoilers. This will be the end of stream. Oh, I don't have the music on. Like a dummy. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Success. Like I said, glazing myself. I like it too much. Alright. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Where's my ending screen? Thank you to our lovely YouTube channel members. If you want your little tea pet on screen with us, you join and become an angsty adversary, like Parry's Parry, Nicole, and Dichotomy Games. If you want to watch our Tangled Tower edited videos before they go live to the public, the first stream is out now, you become a psychic sidekick, or you can become a doofus detective like Lakitu, Aragorn, Canadian Lucifer, Tay, and the Jester, and get the little emotes in chat and just, be a cool guy, be a cool girl, be a cool NB, whatever you want. Thank you all for coming. Guys, next week starts the Ace Attorney Golden Age. Okay? Ace Attorney Golden Age starts next week for 15 weeks. We have Ace Attorney with Dylan, so you ain't gonna want to miss some Fridays after that. I'll be posting Grossberg in the Discord when he's done. And, all right, guys, have a lovely night. Have a lovely weekend. Happy President's Day on Monday if you don't have work or school. And we will see you all next week. Good night.